guys, I made it. Oh my gosh. Okay, before I say anything, I need a bell. What a night. Here we go. Okay, so, when we ding this bell, it's to remind us to listen. And sometimes the only thing we can do in our world full of chaos is listen. So when you're stressed out and things are not going as planned, hence wherever we are right now, and I ring the bell, I listen to my birds, or I hear the dogs, and I remind myself, this is just small stuff. This is all small stuff. So I am here. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. I went to the studio just before and found out that all of the lights are off in the studio. So there's no fan, there's no lights, there's no electric. My lovely friend, Nova, and her mom, Tiffany, told me to go check the breakers in the garage, which I did. I ran downstairs, and all the breakers look like they're all on the same side. So I thought, well, if I start pushing things, I might make things worse. And even funnier than that, I had said, I really feel like I need to stand up and do this show. Like, I feel like I need to move around. And God's like, here you go. Let's turn the lights out so that you are absolutely forced to stand up, move around, have your space. Of course, I'm looking at the back. There's my red trash can. Oh, there's a light thing right here. It's okay. We're still here, and everything is perfect. So, welcome everyone. It is Wednesday, which is normally our night of love, hope, and laughter. But Joseph has an amazing special vacation planned with his lovely partner. So he is packing and getting ready to go, and they're going to the mountains to spend a few days, which everyone knows that is well needed time. And if y'all need to go on vacation, just plan it. I found something popped up that said Costa Rican vacations. Stay in the volcano Arenal for 3 or 4 or 5 days, which I've been, and it is my favorite place to go in Costa Rica if you haven't been there. And then from there, they take you to the beach where you have some more amazing stuff. So that's another vacation I'm thinking about going, and I thought we should all go together. All right, so I know that there's been people popping on and off, so I apologize for the delay. Let's see. Okay, I have, hi, Tina. Let's put you on here. Hi, Tina. Nice to see you. Okay, I have Addie coming on here. Hi, Addie. Hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming on. Tina, don't sweat the small stuff. Let's go back to this for a second. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let's think about it, guys. How much small stuff do we go through every single day? Like that, like the barking of the dogs, right? Stuff at work that is completely out of our control. Someone said something, some boss is being a jerk, someone's in a bad mood, the fax isn't working, the lights aren't working, the kids are late. It's all day we deal with this stuff. And the reality is it boils down to the root cause of us getting irritated by this small stuff is expectations. So we expect when we go to work for our boss to behave a certain way. And we expect our kids to behave a certain way. We expect the drivers on the road to behave a certain way. We expect the lights to come on when we click the button. When the lights don't come on, we have a choice. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? The lights aren't coming on. I have a show coming on. My boss is being a complete jerk. Forget it. My day is ruined. That's it. Now I'm going to be rude to everyone I see. And I'm not going to speak to my boss. You know what? Maybe I'm going to quit my job. Or actually, I'm going to take 4, extra breaks today, or I'm not going to answer those calls. Oh, and the kids, wait till they come home. Oh, they're late, right? So we have all these punishments that we dole out for the small stuff that doesn't go our way as per our expectations. So if we were trying not to run ourselves nuts all the time, let's think about those expectations that we're holding inside of our thoughts every day. What do we do when the drivers on the road don't do what we expect? Someone wanders into your lane, someone cuts you off, someone's going really slow and you want to go really fast. Well, that doesn't meet your expectation. So what kind of punishment do? You scream, you get upset, do you yell, do you curse, do you drive, do you flick them off, do you mean mug them? Like, that's it. If you weren't in that car, I would take you down, right? So just keep that in mind. That's going to help us with not sweating the small stuff. There's our lesson for the week. Hi, Shane. Welcome to the show. I see you there. All right, now let's see. Cassandra Case, I will 100% read for you. Addie, let's see. Cassandra, let's pop her up there. I would love to have a reading. If John, I just lost my cousin Monday night. So Cassandra, I will 100% give you a reading. It's a life path reading. What I do is everyone has this energetic field around them because we are energy. I think physics has proven this, but we are really just energy in a body, right? And our thoughts create energy. So we have all these thoughts running around all day, and we have all these people that are around us. And all of the people, they bring their energy into us, and we're putting our energy out. So we're walking around, and sometimes they call it an aura, and we have this energetic field that's around us all the time. Well, what I do is read the different energies that are coming into your life and how they're affecting you. Because sometimes we do have that boss that's created a very toxic, unhealthy environment for our particular energetic field or our particular soul. And when that happens, and our soul is just getting worn down every day, and we're feeling unhealthy, and we're feeling sick at home, and we're just feeling sad, we're feeling depressed. That's a toxic environment. So these cards will let you know if you're in a toxic environment. As far as losing your cousin on Monday, Cassandra, I will remember your name. I allowed Joseph. He's so good at connecting to your loved ones. I can connect to them, but they come and speak to me a little differently than they speak to him. So I had a few people ask me, actually, my friend Paul just lost someone he cares about. So come back next Wednesday. I promise to remember your name. And I promise to say, Joseph, Cassandra was here last week. She wants a reading. She lost her cousin on Monday, okay? But I will give you a reading, and you'll love it too. It's always good. Okay. I have another. Let's see who else we have. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Christina. I hope things are well. I'm sending my love. I know how your fun stuff is at work. That's tough. She's got a tough work situation. Okay. And Nanette says, hello. Hi, Nanette. And let's see. Yes, a reading I will read for you 100%. Now, it's up to you. If you want to click on the link, you can come on the show and you can be with me. But I don't need you to come on the show. I can just pull your name and do a reading. So if you don't pop on, I will give you a reading anyway. Stay tuned. I promise to get to you. Isabel. Hi, Isabel. Thank you. That's a really cute puppy you have there. And Cassandra says, thank you so much. You're welcome. I'm sorry for your cousin, but I would like to remind you, Joseph will bring her over, and that's a beautiful thing because he's an evidential medium. So an evidential medium means, I was trying to explain this to my mom because she was like, I don't know what you guys are doing over there. And I said, look, Joseph can say things like, okay, look, I have, for an example, I have this little thing of rose, right? Joseph doesn't know that I have this little thing of oil and roses. He doesn't know that. And he doesn't know where I got it from, right? Joseph will do things like, well, I see roses around and scents, but somehow it's mixed in oil in a vase and it's sitting next to you. And you'll be like, no, I forgot that I don't have that. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's gonna be like, I don't know, it's in a little vial. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, I do have that, Joseph. How did you know that, right? How did he know that? The only way he knew that is your loved ones have never left us. And he's such a good evidential medium. My kids are probably coming home, so all the dogs are going to bark, which means he can pull up things that there is no way. There's no Google. It's so shocking, some of the things that he pulls up. And what's so beautiful about that is it reminds us that while our loved ones have just dropped their bodies, they're like, ew, I'm gone. Be gone, buddy. their souls and their spirits are so large and so real and so still present, and they can, even though this might sound a little creepy, they can hear everything that goes on. They hear all your thoughts, from what I can tell, because I've had thoughts and they've responded to me. My girlfriends, both of them, have crossed over in the last 2 years, and I hear them constantly talking to me. They talk to me about boys. If they don't like a boy, they're like, I'll hear her, no, I don't like him, Kristen, you know that. And I hear my other girlfriend, and now they're together, but they never even knew each other, so they're over there all the time. I hear Pop-Pop come in all the time, and he talks to me about the planes and everything. So your loved ones are still there. And what's so cool is what me and Joseph, I believe, are trying to bring and to explain here is that it's just about learning a different language. I'm going to let that settle for a second. It's about learning to communicate to them in their way, because they can't talk to us exactly the same way they did. So we can't hear them like you're hearing me. Some of us can, actually. And that's how they will communicate to them. So everyone on this planet has the ability to speak to their loved ones. I promise you that. So it's just about learning the language. And what's so cool is the moment you realize that you can speak to them. So that's the first key. You have to realize that you can speak to them. Number one. So if you're just like ready for that, you don't think that they're gone, and you're ready to say, I don't know, some crazy lady on the internet told me you're talking to me and I'd like to talk to you. Come up with a set of symbols or a code, or like start small. Okay, play some cool music on the radio that speaks to me. And your loved ones will. Now, maybe it's not going to happen right away, but I promise they'll get to it within the week. They're working on it. They have some energy. They have to learn how to communicate to you too. Birds, if you tell them, all right, I want to see some birds, or coins, feathers, they're always talking to you. And guess what? If you're so blocked and they can't get to you, they will speak to the person next to you who doesn't know what's going on, and all of a sudden you'll be like, God, I wish you were here, and you'll hear this person randomly say, I've never left you, and then they'll just keep walking, and you'll be like, oh, what? And they didn't even speak to you, but you heard that. I had that happen to me at the beach. I was sitting there talking to my guides, and I was like, I wish I knew you were there, and blah, blah, blah. And I heard these two people talking behind me. I don't know what they were saying, but very clearly I heard, I would never leave you. I love you. I'm always here. And I was like, oh, what? And they just kept walking. So like, this person had no idea that they were actually saying the words that I was speaking in my head. So we want to pay attention to things like that, because it happens all the time. Learning the language of your loved ones. I kind of love that. Hold on, I'm gonna let my dog in. I'm going in here. Come here, Pepsi. Come on in. Stop crying. Being a little brat. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's my thing. All right, here we go. Let's go on. And Tina, yes, I will get to you as well. Jeffrey, hi, Jeffrey. Hi, Sister Light. Greetings and illumination. Sending you joy and laughter. Thank you, Jeffrey. Always nice to have you around. You're so great. He's so great. Jeffrey's so great. He writes the most beautiful channeled poems that are pure source energy channeled from light, hands down. And I hope Jeffrey gets published, and I hope everyone hears everything you have to say, Jeffrey, because you have some amazing things to say. I would love you doing what I'm doing. I really would. All right, let's see. Addie, I would love to connect with my loved ones, also struggling after losing my brother and both my parents. All right, well, Addie, I hope that you are ready to begin communicating with them yourself. And I'm sure you've had some experiences from that. Allow them to come in dreams, allow them to come in songs, allow them to communicate to you. Allow it. We have to believe it. If we don't believe it, it will not happen. It's a block. You know? Okay, so I'm going to go back up a little bit. Well, actually, I'm going to bring Shane. Did you want a reading? Give me a thumbs up. Yes? Okay, I'm going to bring Shane on. I'm going to bring Shane on. There we go. Hi. How you doing? Good to see you.
Thank you.
Hi. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to turn Addie off. Let me say, Shane, is this your first time on the show?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. I have a bell. I have a bell. Hold on. Where's my bell? Look, Jess looks like we need a bell. Hold on. Welcome to the show. Oh, my rose smells so good. All right, so I'm sorry I can't connect with your loved ones today, but I can tell you everything else that's going on in your life.
It's awesome.
You ready?
Yes.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Send me some energy. Thank you. Very nice energy there, Shane. One more. Sometimes y'all's energy is so relaxing. It's just like, it's like, okay. Oh, look at you. So cool. Okay. Oh, lots of stuff going. Oh, okay. Good stuff. All good. Mostly good stuff. Okay. So you are aware that you are a light worker, empath, healer. Are you aware that you have gifts and skills, that you have communication from your guides that are talking to you, that you can be doing what I'm doing right now? Have you always known things, sensed things, been very sensitive around other people's energy? So like if someone's in a bad mood, you all of a sudden are feeling it. And if someone is not a good person, you can feel that. And if someone's lying to you, you can feel that. Yeah. So you're a light worker and an empath. You're a healer and you're a master in your body. You're an ascended master in your body, here to heal the planet. I don't know, that might be a lot to take in. So that's why you feel so weird sometimes. And that's why you feel so isolated sometimes. And that's why you feel like people sometimes may not understand you. And that's why you feel like, you know, different from everyone all the time, probably your whole life, maybe even, because, you know, this starts when you're a child, and when you were at school, and the bullies were there. A lot of times bullies pick on us empaths, and the energy is so harsh for you, for us, if we're not trained when we're younger to understand all these energies that are coming into our bodies all the time. It's like you're this sponge and you absorb everyone's energy around you all the time. And if you're not aware of it, it can wreak havoc through your soul from head to toe, make you feel very weird and very uncomfortable and encroached upon. And many times we actually try to shield ourselves from this energy. We sometimes even try to isolate ourselves. We sometimes try to stay away from certain energies. We do many things to try to protect ourselves. Sometimes we even move into addictions because the energy is just so much for us sometimes that it's hard for us to handle. So that's even why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, because if I could be able to get to the children, we wouldn't have to have gone through some of the pain and suffering that we went through as children, because we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know why we felt everything. We didn't know why we can feel the insides of everyone all the time. You know, it's hard when no one explains to us what's going on. The mental professionals aren't going to help us. You know, we just don't have the answers yet, but we're changing as a society. You know, the more you're educated about who you are and what you are, the more you can try to understand what gifts you have, the more you can try to heal, the more that you can help, because your vibrations are needed. Your vibrations are very important. So what happens is also with people like you is you're around narcissists, you're around lower energy fields. Because you're such a powerful light worker, that lower energies will be drawn to your light. And it's not that they mean to, but they kind of plug into you and they suck it. And you as an empath, give it. And it's an unhealthy balance. You've probably been around these people most of your life. So it is time that you learn what this energy feels like when it's drained from your body. And as a light worker, you want to really cut those cords. Cut. So what I've done is I will pull myself away from those energies that are draining me. And then I make sure that my energy is healthy and healed. This doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes patience, it takes meditation, it takes work on your part. But this is how you protect yourself so that you don't feel so weird anymore and that you're in a better controlled state. So then all of the light comes back into your body. all of the healing begins. You feel well again. And when you feel well again, it's at that point that you can reemerge carefully and share your energy with other people. But the moment you feel that weirdness again, I need you to pull away from that energy, clear that energy from your field. And what I say many times is I say, when I'm feeling uncomfortable and I know now, I know what it feels like when weird energy has come into my field. And I say, this is not my energy. Please remove it from my field. And it somehow just dissolves itself. But I have to say this to myself often, especially as I interact with other humans. So keep that in mind, okay? All right. Now, I do see that you have some things around you that are about to change. Your things are going to shift and move, but in a pot, they need to. This has to happen for your energy to be free and to be healthy and to be healed. And your soul is speaking to you right now. Your soul needs some of these changes. So you're going to have some new things happening, some new adventures. So what that means is it's a different path to walk down. It's one that you will be walking alone, not lonely. You're not going to be lonely, but this isn't a lone path. I'm in an alone path right now myself. And what that means is it's time for me to focus on me. It's time to turn all that energy that I've been giving out, again, turn it around and give it to me. What does Shane need? Not what does that person need, or that person, but what does Shane need? And Shane has never asked Shane that. Shane has never even listened to Shane. Shane has never given Shane what Shane needs. Shane has just been like, no, this is what you do. You have to do it. This people need these things. My work, everyone needs this, and this is what we do. But Shane needs you now. So it's time to really focus on healing yourself. And you're the only one who can do it. I can't. None of the people around you can at all. You won't get that there. So it is time that you kind of move forward with this path, if you so choose, because your life will be much better, much clearer, whereas things are a little, wonky right now due to all the energies around you. So it is time to break through this. Please begin to study if you can find the time. You don't need to tell anyone that you're doing it, but begin to study Dr. Wayne Dyer, Eckhart Tolle. Begin to study the masters, Osho, Ram Dass. Remember all that. You can go back and listen to this again. Okay, so write those down. Find your meditations. Matt Kahn, you might really like him. Teal Swan, get them on YouTube. Get them in your ear, on your way to work, on your lunch break, on your way home. Anytime you're feeling funny, get it in your ear. Those are your people. That is your tribe. And you haven't been around your tribe, and you need them right now. And then we need you. Guidance. You have some people, you're being communicated to. You have guides and they want a relationship with you. Especially at this point, after hearing this, I want you to open it up to begin a communication. What it is over there, I can't exactly tell you, but it's there and it talks and it's conscious and it has a lot to say and it wants a relationship with you. I don't have all the answers. I only know that is the truth. So yeah, and they're telling me again, so communication, they're talking to you. I don't know why I see some traveling or relocating or moving, but I do see an energy in your life, and I'm going to just mention it because it pulled, that may not have the best of intentions for you. So there's an energy in your life that is in your life actively that is of a different energetic field and may not want what's best for you. And I want you to keep that in mind, because that's someone who will be messing with your energy. A narcissistic type of personality. Okay, narcissist and empath, moth to flame. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck. Keep in touch. I have a class coming for all of you masters. You're one of them, Lightworkers. I do have a class coming, so keep in touch. I think I'm going to do it like an hour before the show. I'm going to do it for 4 weeks. So, like a month. I'm going to start and I'm going to do it like every Monday from 6:45 to 7:45 for 4 weeks. And that's going to come. Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Shane.
I don't know if you got my I don't know if you got my chat I sent you or not, but I was asking you about my marriage. My wife left like a month ago, and I was trying to see if there was going to be any reconciliation there.
No.
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 Okay.
I want you to let that go.
Okay.
It's time.
So
I'm going to show you this, okay? That's my sign for it's time to move on. I'm sorry. Now, there's a big, big, big difference between loving Shane and being alone with Shane in self-love with your guides, and being lonely because you're lonely and there's no one there and we're sad that there's no one there. I promise you that this path that you're walking, you're going to find, it's called the yellow brick road. You're going to find your life. You're going to find your light. You're going to live in a way that you've never lived before, and everything's going to make sense to you. So I want you to walk down this path. This is your path. In fact, if she's already gone, you're in a better place. I wasn't sure if she was gone yet, but you know, and I try to be very careful with these things because we are, you know, so, and I never want to make that decision for you either, but I did see that there is a separation and that it's the right thing to let it go. You have a whole nother beautiful life ahead of you. I promise you, it's going to be amazing, but do what I say, listen to those guides, study. You can't do it by yourself. And I never want you to think that you're alone, because you're not alone. You have a whole universe out there that's super cool and it wants to talk to you. And you have the ability to talk back. So like, trust me, the world is amazing. I live in like Harry Potter's world of Hogwarts and wizardry, and my life is so cool. And your life can be so cool too. I promise, I see it. So just trust this process, okay? But Shane, you got to heal yourself. You have to practice that self-love, okay?
thank you.
All right. Keep in touch. Let us know how
Okay.
things are going. And you would be someone who would love my class. So once I have it, you would love it. You would benefit from it. Okay. Bye, Shane.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to remove Shane. Okay. Yay. Hey, Tiffany, do you want a reading, or are you just coming to say hello? I love you. Let me know. Because, all right, I'm going to go back to the beginning, so I don't want to miss anyone. So here we go. The first one who asked me for a reading is Cassandra. Cassandra, are you still there? Because I'm reading for you right now. I love it when you guys come on, so it's not just my big old face. Like, hi, stare at me. Right? You guys can share the screen with me at least. Okay, but I understand if you can't. It's okay. Okay, Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra. Okay. All right, I'll stop. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so you got some stuff going on. You're exhausted. So what that means is you have external circumstances that are draining your energy, draining it. And it's not one thing, it's everything in your life is draining your life force, okay? So it's not just your cousin leaving, it's external, it's environmental, it's stuff at home, it's work, it's finances, it's coming at you from all angles. I don't want you to stay living in that space for too long. So we need to bring the light back. We need to find out what you need to do for your soul to feel better. I don't care about anything else that's going on in your life. In fact, just let it all go. Just forget about it all. That's it. Let it all go, because guess what? Half, if not half, more than 75% of that stuff you cannot control. It's completely out of your control. Your finances at this point, you're doing the best you can. You can't control external stuff. Work, you just can't. People in your life, you can't. But what's happening is your energy is so drained and it's so low and you're so tired that it's creating your mind is running on like the cheap gas at the gas station. Okay. And you know, you have like a Mercedes in your brain and it's like this beautiful mind, but you can't keep putting the cheap gas in because it's like sputtering and sputtering and sputtering. So you don't have the energy right now to feel better. So your mind is split and it's running around in circles and it's a little out of control, and it's actually it's harming you right now, but it's only harming you because your energy is so low because of your external circumstances draining your energy. So you have to stop all that. Stop it right now. Easier said than done, right? So what I want you to do is there is a thing called moving into silence. And moving into silence is very, very healing. So moving into silence means that I'm not going to be talking about fixing this and fixing this. I'm not calling and saying, how am I going to fix this? And I'm not talking, trying to fix, trying to make things happen. Forget it. Just let it go. Just move into silence. I stopped talking for a while, and I still never really started talking again. I know you hear me talking a lot now. This is probably more than I talk all day. I stay quiet for most of my day. I do not need to infect or infiltrate or control or make things happen or plan things or forget I let all that go. Sweating the small stuff. So I want you to practice. It's called moment to moment awareness. I'm going to slow that down. Moment to moment awareness. Study it. The power of now. Ramdas, you guys, I'm going to sound like a broken record. If you're not feeling good, go find your spiritual health. We work out in the gym. We go to our mental health counselor. Thank goodness for them. We're eating healthy foods, or we're trying to, but we're forgetting our spiritual health. What I'm doing right now helps my spiritual health. So study this stuff because it's time for you to do some healing. And also you need to bring back the playfulness in your life. What does that mean? You know what? Go put some mud boots on and go walk in the mud. When's the last time you did that? When's the last time you went and sat by the lake and just, I don't know, watch the turtles? When's the last time you went and fed the birds? When's the last time you put the music on and just started dancing like a crazy person all around? When's the last time you went to the beach? When's the last time you did something for yourself that you love? Do you even remember what that is anymore? Do you even know what you love anymore? Right? So once you go through all that and you clean up that energetic stuff, guess what? You are a creator. You are a light worker. You pulled like all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, you're going to need other people to help you. So you're going to want to get into a group of people who will be light workers like you. Yoga, go to Meetup, find good people, go hike, hey, hike with me, go find some tribe, go find your tribe. Everyone who's listening, there is a place, a group, someone made me start. I love it. It's one tribe. Look, one, this is the O, this is the T, sign language. Tiffany knows this, kiss. I love you. So that's one tribe. So go into one tribe, and it's NoNaMe, NoNaMe. NoNaMe is all that weird stuff that happens across the veil. No name, NoNaMe, limitless, and then I am. And remember, I am is the last two words that steps you into that timeless dimension of moment-to-moment awareness or the power of now. Study Eckhart Tolle. You will not understand it in the beginning. Read it again. And you might not understand it. Read it again. Read it again. Read it again. And then read it again. Yep, read it until you get it. I still read it. If I feel funny, I read it. Go out and talk to the bugs and the butterflies, okay? Good luck. Let us know how things are going. All right, Addie. Addie. All right, wait, I have chats. I'm trying to get up with the stuff. Oh, I'm on backstage. It says not added. It's okay. I'm listening. I don't know why that's happening. But Tiff, did you want a reading? I would love to read for you. I don't think I've ever read for you like this, right? All right, I'm going to go back to the comments. Also, y'all, I apologize. If you're writing comments on my actual personal page, I can't see them for some reason. They're not linked. I think they're only linking my professional page, which is all a little bit new to me. So bear with me, please. All right. Oh, Cassandra said, thank you so much. You're welcome, Cassandra. Okay, Addie, I'm going to get to you right now. Here we go. Okay. I want to talk about this, but I think we did about losing our loved ones. I wish everyone could just know that they're just right there. You know, when I go and I speak to your guides, which I do a lot, and I speak to NoNaMe and I have to go. So it's all, by the way, just vibrations, just so you know. It's all just vibrations, 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 and it's dimensions. So the dimensions are just a different vibration pattern, which is super cool. And I didn't read that anywhere. I can see it and I can feel it. It's a so when you go up into the higher vibrational fields of source energy, pure source energy, which is like unmanifested, like the major Play-Doh, all the ingredients, it's just this pure, fine, just this love. Oh, it's powerful stuff, really beautiful stuff. And then, you know, you get down and once we start manifesting, once source begins to manifest, we get our angels and our aliens and our guides who were like us. And we're all just different, beautiful vibration patterns full of this thing, right? When we get to our loved ones, they are even closer than all of that. So, and Joseph said this, and I can understand it because I can vibrationally see it. And what he said, which I see, is we have our earth plane, and then right like above the earth plane, we have this vibration pattern. Now, really close to the earth plane, there's this vibration pattern where crossed over souls don't cross over, and I can see them like, bam, wow, they're there, and they look like they're like they did on earth, and they still have their same addictions, and they have, like, if they were hoarders, they want to keep their stuff, and if they are addicted, they want to keep with their addiction. So there's that. And then when you move a little bit above that, there's a different vibration pattern, but it's very close, and your loved ones can move through this vibration pattern. That's how they come down and they communicate to us. So here's the thing, with their vibrating here, and it's a slower vibration, it's a different vibration than the ones of your guides up here. So if we do our spiritual work and raise our vibrations up, which we do by meditations and by doing our spiritual practices and by keeping our energy in a healthy space versus letting all that external small stuff mess with us, because when all that external small stuff messes with us, it drops our vibration so low, and they're up here trying to talk to us, right? So if we do our work and we vibrate up, they're vibrating right here, now we're able to really communicate with them. That's how it works. Someday science is going to explain this. Physics is trying to explain it right now. I can see it. I don't know why. I don't know why I can see it. Well, I mean, I do. I have a mental breakdown, but not the question. Yeah, the mind broke, and all of a sudden everything was vibrational. So cool. Okay. Addie, let's take that off because I want you to be healing, not struggling. Okay, here we go. Give me a breath. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at you. You have some beautiful, 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 healthy energy. Great energy. Amazing. Like all good stuff, like beautiful stuff. Where are you? Let's see. There you are, Addie. So you were, you know, struggling, but really you have a handle on life. So there is some transformation that we want right now, which means, you know, we're coming from maybe some lower vibrational energy from external stuff, but you're going through a transformation in your energetic field right now. Your guides are communicating to you. Okay, so there's a little bit of fighting that's happening externally, and your soul is not benefiting from this. I don't know whose soul really benefits from fighting anyway, but what happens is that when we come in and we're feeling this like tension and we're feeling like we're walking on eggshells, and we have like, what happens, especially as a light worker empath like you, that energy shoots at us like a dart. It makes us feel sick, makes us feel uncomfortable, then we can't think clearly. So I want you to just stop fighting. No more fighting. But I know you're not going to fight with me. That's not going to happen. They bless you in your journey. Whatever it is you want to fight about, not happening. I'm going to walk away from that. So having said that, you are, again, I mean, you have all these abilities. So it's letting me know to go outside, to spend in nature. You have connections with the stars. You're very creative. You have some adventure going on. You have some breakthroughs. You have some changes. You have some transformations. Your guides are communicating to you, and they want you to trust this process. So like I said, the only thing right now, so you have this yellow brick road. I want you to find it. Make sure you're practicing that self-love. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're listening to your soul, honoring your soul. Make sure that you're doing the right steps. You're coming to the end of a phase. So some stuff is ending. I'm pretty sure you know what is ending. Let it go. Yeah, because actually that pulled right after the fighting. So probably that's something's there. But it's right. And it's going to feel intense. It's going to feel fast. They're going to need you to trust them. They are speaking to you. When I say they, I mean your guides. Please listen to them. Don't let any of that harmful energy get into that brain, okay? Keep up with your studies and keep up with your work. Thank you for coming on. Let me know how things are going. Check in. All right. And now let's see who we have. Hold on. Tina, I'm going to get with you in 1 second. So Nanette, did I just read for Nanette? I think I did. Let's see, Marissa. And then I have Tina. I'm going to bring you on. But I did say, okay, I'm going to take this. At least that was good. Oh, Cassandra said, that makes so much sense. I have no control over anything, and it's definitely draining me. I know. Yeah, and you know, just to say this, that when things are draining you, guys, we have to have enough courage to take care of ourselves, because no one else is taking care of us. I mean, it's not their fault. It's not their job to take care of us. It is not your job. It's not their job, your office or your mean boss, to take care of you. It is really not even your kids' job to take care of you. It's not your partner's job or your husband's job or your wife's job to like fix you. It's not. You got to turn all that energy that you're giving out to your kids, and you're giving out to your work, and you're giving out to your finances, you're giving to your house, you're giving to your families, you're giving to your moms, you're giving to your dads, and then you're like, I'm so drained. Like, I don't have control. And it's not their job to give it back to you. I had that mental breakdown. That's what I did. I gave it all away. There was nothing left. I was on the floor, a mess. And that was when I realized, felt a little selfish at first, that I have to take care of myself. And I have never stopped taking care of myself. And I practice taking care of myself every day. And it's not easy. It's really not. But I have to, in order to have my cup filled up so that I'm putting the right gasoline in my Mercedes brain. Okay. Tina, I'm bringing you on. Yay, and she came in. And then Addie, I did that. Oh, and Addie says, I want a reading. That was beautiful. Check in, Addie. Okay, who else do I have? Oh, Tina's coming on. Oh, Julie. So I have Julie. Julie, you'll be after Tina. So Tina's coming on, and then Julie's coming on. And then John, I recognize the name, says hi. Hi, John. Thanks for coming on. And Marissa Jane says, yes, please. I'm thinking maybe she wants a reading, so she'll be after. But I'm going to bring Tina on right now. Hi, Tina. Let's see. Hi.
Hello, hello.
How are you? Is this your first time on the show?
Nope. Before.
I seen you. I thought so. Well, I was just wanting to ring my special bell again. I just got my bell. All right. Would you like a reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm liking standing up. I do have a lot of energy. I feel better. I didn't like sitting down. I'm going to set up my studio stage where I can move around. All right. Clear my energy and bring in yours. Give it a second. You're making my legs tingle, Tina.
Hope that's
Not everybody does that, but sometimes.
Hope that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Foxy, stop. Mm-mm. Okay. You got some stuff going on, huh?
I always have stuff going on.
Yeah, I see that. Hold on, I'm gonna get my dog. Foxy, I'm gonna go look over my show. Make your mind up, in or out. In or out. Okay, so we got good, we got, okay, I don't want to say good and bad because that's not a thing. Healthy and unhealthy. We have a healthy and unhealthy. We have a solid mix of healthy and unhealthy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna count your good cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 good cards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards you got to work on. So it's not bad, right? So we got more good than bad, right? Or not good and bad, healthy versus unhealthy. No such thing as good and bad, guys, because that goes back to expectations and judgment. So those words, along with should and shouldn't, need to be stricken from our human language. And it's healthy energy versus unhealthy energy. So what I would like to start with is that due to some of this unhealthy energy that's affecting you, it's dropped your vibrations into the lower vibrational patterns of our world. And when you get into the lower vibrational energetic patterns, it's like a stream. And I talked about this on Monday, and I'm going to refer it to this. There's this energetic stream, and it kind of flows down the sewers of New York City. Okay, let's just call it there because that's really where it belongs. And what it is this low energetic stream. It's collective. All of us, every time we think an unhealthy thought, or we're in an unhealthy circumstance, or we experience an unhealthy situation and we feel it, it somehow collectively, vibrationally matches, and it goes into this energetic stream underneath New York City's subway. So having said that, when our energy drops down there in that level, we struggle. Our mind struggles, our health struggles, our heart struggles because we're not feeling healthy. And what it is you may have your toes kind of dangling in this stream, and it's hurting your soul. It's hurting your soul. And your soul is not wanting to be there anymore. So it's time for you to do a transformation. It's time for you to get onto that ladder of that subway and climb out of it. And it's not just going to be like that easy. And it's something that you have to do yourself. There's no one going to help you with this. I wouldn't even tell anyone that you're going to do this, especially with what you're dealing with right now. You got to do this for yourself. You have to do what it takes, and you're going to have to be quiet about it. Just listen to the stuff. You have to take care of yourself, Tina. So find some earphones and listen to beautiful things in your earphones, beautiful music, listen to some positive things. I don't know if you go to church or something, but I don't know. Christ Fellowship is a beautiful church. I love Christ Fellowship. I need you to find the light. You have to have the light right now. You need a light source, and you don't have a light source right now. So you're feeling kind of dark. You're underneath, right? You have some stuff going on. So what's so beautiful is that you have the ability, they're asking you to have complete trust over the situation because it's going to feel a little scary. And you're like, unstable, not really sure what to do. And your mind is going to tell you all sorts of silly things. But when your mind begins telling you all sorts of those silly things, I want you to remember that those are collective thoughts that came from everyone. So remember, your toes are kind of touching that stream, that energetic stream of unhealthy energy. So because you have some exposure there, they're aligning in your mind, and your mind's going to tell you, you can't do that. You're not good enough. What are you thinking? You can't change. You can't feel better. That's all lies. That's all false. That's not even your thoughts. That's not even your energy. That doesn't belong in your mind. So the moment you think those thoughts are coming, I want you to say, that is not my energy. Please remove this from my field, because that's not your energy. It comes from all sorts of places, from all sorts of different places. All right. And so if your mind links into that energy and you begin to start thinking that way, you're instantly not going to feel good. So we have to remember to keep ourselves out. And the moment you're not feeling good, this is not my energy. This does not belong in my field. You get that headphone in your ear and you start listening to something beautiful. Go outside. You listen to those birds. Do not let that stream take you over anymore. Okay. Now there's some energy that's around you that is really running you around, girl. Like, go here, do that, do this. It's not good enough. Nothing is good enough. No matter what you do, you're walking on eggshells. You don't even know how or what you're supposed to be doing, because whatever you do is not right. And this particular type of energy is not taking your beautiful soul into consideration. And there's probably a little bit of lack of respect there. There's also some suppression and controlling energy. So it's not only an energy that's running you around ragged without caring about who you are and your soul and what your soul needs, but they're suppressing your energy and controlling your energy. So your little soul wants to take a step forward and they're yanking you backwards, saying no. You want to make a move to the left and they're telling you to go right. Then you go right and they're telling you didn't go right good enough. And so you're stuck, right? You're just stuck. And there's a whole lot of like judgment that's happening here. Like, you know, this is good and that is bad. This is right and that is wrong. That should have happened and that should not have happened. So you're really in a paralyzed position. Your soul can't even move forward. You have no outlets of light coming through. Like I said, you got to turn inside, because Tina, you're the only one who can now. You can't just get away from this energy, right? Like that, we can't just do that. We don't live in a world where we can just change everything right away. So what you can do is protect yourself by not allowing that energy, which is part of the stream, to get into us. They're going to talk, do, and you're going to just silently, quietly, internally meditate. Let them talk, but it's not going to hurt you anymore. So I want you to bring that inner voice into you. You have got to develop that relationship with Tina, that self-love with Tina. And you're going to want to make little baby steps of self-love, because not ones that can really be noticed, because that will be a problem. So you're going to be baby steps of self-love, things that you have to do only for yourself. And you're going to be able to get through this. Now, there's some things that have also happened in your past that you're holding on to. So that's going to stop you from being able to move forward. So keep going back to what's happened in our past. We keep reviewing it. We keep clinging to it. We want different things. We want to have a different circumstance, but it cannot be. We can't go back into the past and change anything. We cannot. We cannot. So the only thing we can do is hurt ourselves by going back and try to relive it. Why was that done? What happened? Why should this happen? What? We got to let it go. I can't even make sense of it. Many times we can't even make sense of it. We have to let it go, because it's another thing that just kind of brings our energy and weighs us down like that, right? And so right now we need to move you into the light. So I want to show you this. I'm going to show you your beautiful cards, okay? This is your beautiful. Look at that beautiful woman. Look at her with all her flowers. Look at how happy and loved and supported and cared for and honored. And she has a beautiful, beautiful life, because she's taking care of herself. She's coming to spiritual maturity. She's walking outside. She's doing beautiful things. And I'm just going to be silly about this, but dyeing her hair, putting on her makeup, doing massages. I don't know what it is to you, because you know what that is, but you got to find that. I also see an integration. See, so this is a beautiful card of light and dark. This is healing. So you didn't have to go through this stuff for nothing. There's reasons why you went through this. You're a very powerful being, and you're learning these lessons, and you're learning them in this particular lifetime. But learn them. Don't stay and have to redo this. Right. You know, and you're very creative too. So these are things that you're going to work on once you have a little bit more space and freedom, and your soul can move a little more freely, and it has aspects of flowing and stuff like that. But this has to be a Tina relationship, right? No one else can do this for you. Okay.
Got you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for coming on. Love you. Keep in touch.
Yes, I will.
Be safe. Okay. All right. So Addie, I don't know, Addie, did you want to come on at all? You're on. And Nanette, I see you both on. Nanette, I'm so sorry. Addie, here we go. Hi.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. There's a baby.
I'm feeding my baby.
Oh, hi, baby. Oh, he's so cute.
Hi.
Oh, he's so cute.
Thank
I
you.
love babies. Mine are all big. Yeah, I have a 19-year-old and a 12-year-old.
I have an 11-year-old, 3-year-old, and 5-month-old.
Oh, it's a good thing I would have more babies. I would be like that 13 kids and counting. So
I'm done.
I did read for you, right? I did give you a reading?
No.
I haven't read for you? I thought I read for someone named Anna. I didn't. Okay, well, I'll read for you then. Wait, are you sure I didn't? Just back up here, maybe. Were you listening?
Oh, I had gotten off because I had to fix a bottle. I might have missed
Yeah.
it. I'm sorry.
You missed it. So I did
I'll
a
go back.
reading for you, and I don't mind reading again, but I can tell you, your energy is really, really good. You have some beautiful, healthy energy around you. Maybe I should read for you one more time. But the one thing that pulled up, go back and listen to it. The one thing that pulled up is a little bit of fighting is not really healthy energetically for you. So there's some stuff going on there, and I don't want you to allow that to get into your heart and soul. You have to protect yourself against that energy. So you know what I say? I have someone in my life who loves to fight with me too. He likes to poke at me sometimes, and I'm like, not happening. I'm just not anymore. Intake, and I'll go silent, move into my own space, but I'm just not allowing that to happen. So go back and rewatch it. It will be recorded. If for some reason you can't find it, that was why it was funny. I had a hard time pulling your energies because you weren't there. Go back and read it. And if you need another reading, come on Monday's show and we'll give you a fresh reading. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. All right, and Nanette, did I read for you too? I feel like I read for Nanette too. I'm sorry, my brain gets a little. Nanette, did I read for you already?
I don't think you did, unless I missed it.
Were you off? Did you click off?
I did. I had trouble getting back in.
I can't remember if I did or not. I'm sorry, my brain. Sometimes I click in. I feel like I said Nanette. I'll know. Let's see what the card said.
Okay.
Nanette. I think I did. Nanette. That sounds familiar. See, guys, sometimes I get into this mode and I go into autopilot and I get into another space. Okay. Well, if I read for you earlier, these were not your cards. So you'll have to check because I don't know if I did, but none of these cards pulled up before. Oh, except for that one. It might have been it. I don't know. You'll have to check. I can't remember if I read for you earlier. But here's the good news. Are you aware that you are a light worker? That you have gifts and skills? Yes.
Yeah.
So, and do you practice this stuff? Have you ever thought about doing it professionally?
I've been working with some tarot cards lately. As far as that's about as far as it goes.
More? Okay, so you have real abilities to do this. So your soul is speaking to you and it's saying, hi, we're missing a whole section of our existence, which is the fact that there is, another side to life. Now, can I ask you, do you feel like you're connected to your guides? Do you have angels that you communicate to? God, source, universe, who do you feel you're communicating with? Or do you at all?
I'm a big believer in energy and sending out good vibes. I am Reiki 1 certified, so I do work with some energy. I'm just beginning it all.
But I see this path for you. It's a good one. This is the right path for you to be on. So do not stop practicing because you actually could do this professionally if you so choose to. And it's a beautiful world to be able to heal, to be able to not only heal your own energy, but once your energy heals, you're able to share these gifts with everyone who's around you. Now, in the beginning of this process, this is just on a personal note, it's not here, but in the beginning of this process, be careful who you share all this information with, because if they don't understand it, they're going to kind of shut you down about it. And that can crawl our little light worker soul back into our dark cave. So be careful with that. Be gentle with yourself as you're learning. It's really an internal journey and we're so excited about it. So we want to share this information like, oh my God, guess what? Oh my God, guess what? Oh my God, guess what just happened? And when we're sharing it with not exactly someone who could understand it, we get that feedback that kind of can derail us, because it's happened to me, especially when I first started learning about this stuff, and it's weird and not everyone understands it, you know. Yeah, it's weird and not everyone understands it. So I want you to turn this journey into just you and your guides. So when you say you're speaking to energies, hold on, give me 1 second. Sophia, I don't know if the dogs are outside, they're barking. Sorry, my dog is barking. Foxy, please stop barking. Hey, stop barking. So I want to show you this card. So if you're working with tarot cards, I'd love you to get this deck. This is a deck I want you to get. Let me see. Hold on, let me find it. 1 second. It's called the Osho Zen Tarot deck. It looks like this. Okay, looks like that. Osho Zen Tarot deck. It's a great deck, especially for someone who's like you. So, could you hear him? Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me hit my little mute. Hi, Elijah. I see you. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, I'm going to put you guys on the screen. You guys talk for a second.
Hi, Danette. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually at work. I'm going to just close at 8 o'clock. I'm in Wichita, Kansas. I'm a light worker myself. I met Kristen and Joe a while back. I've got one of Joe's books I've been listening to. Phenomenal. They're both wonderful people, and they have a lot of knowledge to share. So.
Oh, can't hear you.
I gotta go. I gotta go. So you guys.
Nice
Love
meeting you.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. So Elijah, he's also a light worker. So you're now in the light worker tribe. You're now one of us, then that's right. So welcome. So go on One Tribe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go on One Tribe NoNaMe I Am. Go on that group. Begin to develop your gifts. We want to hear all about it. Yeah. So when you get this deck, the reason why I want you to get I'm going to take a picture of this. The reason why I want you to get this deck is because I want you to be able to study these particular cards that pulled up for yourself, because you're going to get a better handle on what's going on with your stuff. Okay, good.
Okay.
So when you're ready, I will send that to you. Okay, so you have mastery level, moment-to-moment awareness. I don't know if you've ever studied Eckhart Tolle, present moment awareness, timeless dimension. So that's something that's very important for you and your study and your practice right now. You're aware that there is a veil and you've stepped across it, so you can actually, communicate freely with your guides. I mean, they have inner voice, you have guidance, you have awareness. Look, these are all your master healing. Look at all these cards. Look at all these cards. Every single one of these cards is that you are a light worker, you are a healer, you are an empath. They're talking to you. Look, your inner voice, that's your guides, your guidance. Awareness is across the veil. You're a mastery level. This is a beautiful card. This is my card that I pulled for myself, which means when she goes outside, she can connect with nature and trees. She's one with the universe. Moment-to-moment awareness is practice and existence with the universe. These are all, and that you're going to be sharing these gifts. So this is so much going on. Yeah,
when you first become aware of all this, it's like, what direction do you step in next? And then I stumble across someone like you, so it's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I am listening. It's just my kids have stepped outside, which is making my dog super upset, and he's barking at the door. Now, there's a couple things that I need to. There's a couple things. So at home, there's a couple energies. There's a little bit of some controlling energy that's surrounding you at home. So I want you to be aware of that. What happens when that happens is, obviously, being a light worker, is that we tend to be attracted to some kind of, I don't know why we always end up in controlled environments. So I just want you to be aware of what that energy feels like when it comes into your field, because as a light worker and an empath, you're very sensitive to that type of energy. So you're going to need to learn how to protect yourself against that and learn how to clear it out. We can't just change our environment. That's not the way it works. And there's many lessons and reasons why this is happening. So I want you to go through and take the steps with your protection, with your guides, to learn how to remove that energy from my field, from your field. When you're not feeling good, I want you to say, this is not my energy. Please remove it from my fields. Okay? Even though you're around it, constantly, not my energy, remove it from my field. And eventually there's going to be some changes that happen there. There's also some energy that it's like we're looking at each other, we're interacting with each other, we're seeing each other, but underneath there's a whole lot of unspoken stuff that's happening. As a high level light worker and empath, you're going to be so sensitive to that. So you hear all that stuff, you hear it all, right? And it affects you. So I want to let you know, I don't see right now, like I said, I'm not seeing anything past. I'm going to look to see if there's anything else in here. No, so I don't see anything more than that. Then just to be aware of not letting that energy affect you, right?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
I
Thank you,
appreciate
Nanette.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, babe. Check in. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I have Julie. Julie. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Julie. Yeah. And I don't need your camera. I don't need to be on camera. I totally respect that. Obviously. 100%. All right. Here we go. Okay. Julie, let me clear my energy. Jill. Hello, Jill. Okay, Julie though. Julie, not Jill. Julie. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, we got some stuff going on. But I can definitely see that. Okay. Okay, interesting. So, okay. I'm going to take this off just so you know it's for you, but we don't need to advertise that anymore. There we go. Okay, Julie. So, where do I start? Definitely got some stuff going on energetically in your environment. So I'm going to start with all the the soft, the nicer stuff. I would like to let you know that it is time that you get that relationship with yourself, just you. And I want you to go walk outside. I want you to feel the grass in your feet. I want you to see the ripples of the water. I want you to hear the birds. I want you to know the sun is shining for you and the wind is blowing for you. So I want you to remember what that feels like, because in your environment, you've been disconnected from that universal connection. So you've lost a little bit of connection to the planet and to who you are as a person. Not your fault. There's just some external stuff that's been going on. So also what's happening is you have so much kind of external stuff going on that you're running, and you're planning, and you're going, and you're losing things, right? So you're forgetting things. We're probably dropping keys. We're losing stuff. We're like, where are we going? We got to go here. No, we got to go here. We got to get this done. I got to get that done. Thing is, there's never going to be a time when everything's going to be done. There's always going to be laundry. Always. Just when you finish it, you're going to take your socks off and be like, and it begins again. So what I mean by this is slow down. You got to slow down. I do too. And I know what happens when I pull that card. So I'm speaking, when I pull the slow down card, it's because I just lost my keys or forgot my keys or lost my credit card. And I'm going, right? So I just want you to remember to, have those keys in your hand, but enjoy the walk to the car. You don't need to be running to some future circumstance. You don't need to be planning your entire day out in your brain while you're driving, or while you're walking, or while you're interacting with people. So what that does is send all our energy into the future and we're not living in the moment right now, taking those proper steps. We're not taking care of ourselves as much because we're so worried about getting to the future. Now, what also is happening is you have a lot of people who are around you who don't understand you. They do not understand who you are. They do not understand what it means to be a light worker or a healer or an empath. And you might not even know that you have those abilities, but you do. So you're like this major spiritual guru, ascended master being, and you're around everyone who's just like, let's watch the Housewives or The Bachelor. They will not understand you. All right, so you're not really around your tribe. So you're around people who are like da, 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 and you're there and you're giving your energy, and because you're an empath, you're giving energy, you're healing without even meaning to heal, and you're listening to all of this, but it's like it doesn't feel like your soul is being fulfilled. So in a way, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of boring. Like you're there, you're doing it all, you're watching the Housewives of New York, but you'd rather be, talking about the universe, talking about aliens or something like that. And if you haven't figured that out yet, give it a try. Not your fault, but what I want you to do, because we're always around these people, and this is a beautiful thing. So you're like a lotus flower. You're a lotus flower, meaning that you are an evolved spiritual being coming here to help raise the vibrations of the planet, right? And you're this amazing lotus flower, and all around you, you're around little seedlings. And we need seedlings because the seedlings will eventually become a lotus flower. But the lotus flower who's fully bloomed just tried to tell the seedling, listen, I promise you, there's like so much more to life. There's like petals, there's like flower, there's this, and the little seedling's like, no, I don't get any of that because they don't understand it. So you cannot explain it to them. You have to find your tribe. Find your tribe, find your people, find at least someone that you can talk to about this, about how you're feeling inside. Because what's happening is, due to all of those little seedlings being around you, it's created all sorts of mind stuff, all sorts of weird mind stuff that you're picking up actually from them. Not that I want to blame them or anything, but as a light worker empath, when you're around little seedlings that don't understand certain things, their brain gets into your brain, and your brain is so powerful, it glitches, right? So you pick up this and you pick up this, and all of a sudden you're not feeling good, you're not feeling healthy, and it's because you're not around your people. And you don't need to get rid of all the seedlings at all. Please, you can keep them, but you need to find another flower or 5 other flowers. Yoga, meet up, find your tribe. That is what you're missing. Also, there's some fighting going on around you. I mean, we all go through fighting, don't we? But it's a wasted energy. It doesn't serve anyone. You as a little light worker soul are going to be very, very sensitive to the fighting that's around you. So like I said to the last one, just cut yourself off. I'm not fighting. You can poke, you can prod, you can try to bait me, you can try to be rude. That is just you speaking as a little seedling. So when the little seedling is going to be like there, and they're going to make, you suck, you're talking during my Housewives. It's funny. They just aren't your people, and they're trying to poke at you just because they're seedlings and they don't know what to do, right? Be the flower, be the flower. I'm not going to fight with you, but I bless you on your journey, little seedling. Whatever you're trying to poke at me, it's just not going to work. But I love you. Lotus flowers love anyway. We have to love the seeds, even though they're cranky little things running around. We love them anyway because we're light workers, okay? So also, you have some stuff that's happened to you that you're feeling guilty about. Right? We all have stuff that we've done. Oh my God. We all have stuff that we've done that we feel guilty about, but don't hold and keep that energy inside of you, because it's going to drop your field. You're the lotus flower. You're feeling guilty. You're wilted. And then you got the seedlings beating you up, right? Let that guilt go. We can't go back. We can't change it. We can't unsay it. We can't undo it. We can't unexperience it. We can't make something else happen. We cannot. So we got to let it go. That's the only thing we can do. And when we hold on to that guilty energy, we just allow that energy into our soul, and we allow it to drop us low, and we let it mess with our heads. Let it go. You're too powerful for that. Now, I do see that you're going to need some friends here, some good friends, okay? And I don't know if you have that right now, but you're going to need friends, not friends who are seedlings taking from the flower, but friends, flower friends. I think I just said that, 2 flowers together. So friends that are on equal footing. You give, they give. You care, they care. You need something, they give you something back, right? So we're not taking, we're not in an unhealthy situation, but we're in a beautiful, friendly situation. Find them if you don't have them. Also, you have some energy in your life who feels like everything is perfect. I have it made. I, probably a seedling, is speaking to you. I have everything that I've ever wanted in my life. Things are just perfect. Things couldn't be better. My work is great. I'm great. Everything's great. Okay, so that little seedling's perfectly happy being a seed. You are a flower, okay? So let's not forget who you are. So let them be happy. They're very happy. That is how they want to spend their life in this particular lifetime, and that is okay. But you don't need to drop your energy or wilt your flower to join them. You don't. So stop. Let them go. You have the courage to do this and the success to do this, and you will do this now that you know who you are and what you are. I'm going to show you something. See that? You're the lion, by the way. And see all those other people? They're watching the Housewives of New York and the Kardashians. I mean, yeah, they are. Oh, no way around it. All right, so just remember who you are. Okay, let's see. Oh, Julie, and I'm a little lesser. Oh, wow, so right on. Yay. How does that work? I don't know, but there's some energy. Physics can explain it, right? Energy moves through space and time. All I'm doing is just, as you give me permission, moving into your energetic field, allowing it to come into me and allowing it to affect the cards. There's no real crazy science to it. It just somehow just, I don't know how it just works. You can all do it. Everyone can do it, right? That is a family of seedlings. I got one of those too, so I know how you feel. Okay, all right, I'm gonna take on some. Hi, Jill. Come here. Let me give you some love. Come here. Come. I need a hug. Why are you so far away?
I don't know.
Because
you're in Florida and I'm in Illinois.
I know you're in Illinois. You're so fun.
I know. I'm an Illinoisan. I annoy people.
I don't believe that. Are you taking care of yourself, Jill?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Are you taking care of yourself?
Yes, I am. Trying to.
Yeah? Good.
Yep.
Good. Getting your health in order, feeling good, feeling healthy.
Yep.
All right.
No heart attack. I'm alive.
Okay. All right, good. All right. Well, thank you for coming on. Did you want a reading?
I like how you did your makeup. It looks really, your eyes just like pop. I love it. Your eyes just pop out.
Thank you so much. I don't know if you realize I'm standing in my loft right now, but I'm happy standing. I'm moving around. I'm feeling good. But all of the lights are out in the studio. I go and I'm like ready, and there are no lights anywhere, and I'm in the dark, and I'm like, there's nothing I can do here. I'm in the dark. So, but I said to my guides, I said, I want to be able to stand up. And they're like, well, here you go. See, ask and you shall receive. Let's shut all the lights off in the studio. Make her stand up over here. She said she wanted it. See, be careful what you wish for, people. You will get it. You will get it.
Your eyes are standing out.
Oh, look what Julie said. Oh, look, family of seedlings. She says, this is the best reading I've ever had. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
Come on the show.
That's nice to hear.
I know it is. You know what? I do this for selfish reasons. This heals me. I need you guys. I need you.
Well, yeah, I need you too.
I really, if I could just do this all day long, every day, and I think I might just officially go off the deep end, go completely crazy, and just stream 24 hours a day, because it's healing, not for me, and for everyone. It's healing, and for God.
You see what I do? Because tonight's my late night. I'm working from home until April. I'm part-time in the office and part-time home. Starting in April, we're gradually going in full-time, but I've been like popping in and popping out because I'm on the phone with a customer. I'm like, gotta go.
I know.
Go back on.
I know. I remember that you were on every night, and then you said, well, I'm starting to work again now, so I won't be able to be on as often, but
right.
We love you. You're just your energy. I can feel you from Illinois. I just want like a Jill hug. I just want a Jill hug. You're such a lovely energy, and I want you to know how loved you are, and we appreciate your support. We appreciate you being there for us. We appreciate your presence in our life.
Well, you and Joseph have helped me, so I appreciate you guys. Bullied me a lot, and you guys kept it, keep everyone going. It's like something to look forward to instead of hearing about COVID all the time. I'm so tired of hearing it.
I know. Well, Texas isn't doing COVID anymore, so you could just move there. Sorry.
Yep. So when you come into Illinois,
We don't do COVID. We're good.
yeah, no more COVID. It's all fake.
We're
Well,
COVID.
that's my opinion, but
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna love. I'm gonna love it. We just gotta love it all. The chaos. It's the only way to get to the other side of it. We gotta
yeah,
love what's going on. Love is the only thing that this planet needs, and things are crazy right now. And so
right.
everyone who's listening, we have to choose love. That's what One Tribe is, guys. If you're not on One Tribe, please get with One Tribe. One Tribe, NoNaMe, I am. So come on, because come and be together with us, because it's us. We're gonna choose love over fighting. We're going
Right.
to choose peace over fighting. We're going to choose forgiveness over holding grudges. And maybe we want to hold that grudge, but when you're part of One Tribe and you're part of a light worker and there's a bigger picture, we are the ones who are setting the example for a new way to live, a new world ahead of us. And we can't have that new world by living the old way of anger and fighting and resentment. And that's for the other people.
I
That's
have
not
a saying for I have a saying for that. My saying is I always tell my girlfriend who's always negative all the time. I said, you know what? You're killing your battery. She said, what do you mean? I said, you're killing your battery. I said, because you're so negative about things that you focus more on the negative than you do on the positive. So if you want people to love you and you want to love yourself, because love never dies. Kill off that negative thing and bring up and recharge your battery again and start loving things. And you'll see things come your way.
That's healing, Jill. You healed her. That is you being a healer to your friend. This is what I'm talking about. One Tribe, we are the healers.
Mm-hmm.
We are the ones who are going to stand up and say the right thing. And that took a lot of courage for you to say to her, you're being negative all the time, and there's another way to live. And I'm going to be the example of that. And Gandhi says, be the change you wish in the world, because we can't be like, do this, do this, do this, do this, because I know more. We really can't. We have to be the example of a new way of living. We have to walk it. And we don't always need to control how people behave, but as they have their shenanigans and we choose peace instead. We're going to just choose peace instead. So we're going to all do it. One Tribe. One Tribe. Come on.
My life is to go smoothly. I always tell my girlfriends, I said, there's a reason. Look, prime example, I had a heart attack, a widowmaker heart attack. It's only 6% of people that survive it. There's a reason why I survived it. And there's always a reason why something happens. Instead of looking at it as a negative, look at the positive. Like it's 4 seasons in Illinois. The positive things that winter comes, positive things that winter leaves, and spring comes. So when you got the beautiful flowers, like you say, they start blooming, and you let little petals go. The little pebbles go. Let them go. Our little seeds, let them go. And still, like you said, you still gotta love them. But there's the reason why I made it.
Well, I'm glad you're hearing that, Jill.
Still trying to figure it out, but hey, I'm here.
Every word you speak, every single word. You know what? What you just said is why you're still here. Every single word about you helping your friend, about hey, there's another way of looking at things. And it's beautiful to say, winter is coming. Let's love it. Winter is leaving. Let's love it. Spring is coming. We'll love it. Autumn is coming. We'll love it. We got to love it all, even though we just got to love it, guys. And I'm sorry, even politically, we got to love it. We have to love it all. It's the only way we're going to get through this, but we will. I have faith in us. I believe in us as a civilization and as a species. And I see a lot of changes and shifts. So, okay, I have a few readings, but thank you, Jill, for coming on. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Nice to meet you. You do a good job.
Mwah. Okay, so here we go. Christina, I see you. But let's see, who is it? Oh, Marissa Jane. Hi, Marissa. And, I'm going to put Christina for a second. What did she say? So happy I recently found you. People in my group recommended you and had amazing things to say. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for coming on. Do you want a reading? Let me know. Marissa Jane is next. Here we go. Of course, it's all me and this big old screen. None of you ladies want to come share the screen with me, but it's okay. I'll do it anyway. Oh, she's on. Okay, give me a breath. One more. See, people always give it to me on the third breath. They like a little bit, and then a little bit on the second breath, and then the third breath, they're just like, here, take it, lady. And then I get a big rush of energy shoots my way. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so again, we have mostly good stuff. We have some changes that are needed. I'm going to take you off. That way it's not right there. There we go. Okay, so let's start with the universe is communicating with you. So we have a lot of connection with our higher power and our guides. I do not believe this connection has been developed yet, but it can be developed. So I want to let you know that sometimes we have these external circumstances that are happening to us. So things that we feel are out of our control. So when external circumstances that are out of our control are happening to us, we feel trapped. We feel like, well, I want to do those things, but I don't know how to get there. I mean, sure, I'd like to, like I have those goals and I have those things that I want to do, but how do I do it with this, and this in the way? And these can feel like they're very real, and they can feel like they're really blocking. And trust me, I know it because I pulled this card for myself, and I'm like, these are real things that I'm having to deal with. I want to do these things, but like, what am I going to do? Like quit my job, like leave my house? Like what exactly am I supposed to do? The truth is, the gate is open. There is no bars around you. There's nothing actually stopping you from completing the things that you need to, and there's nothing stopping you from living the life that you need to, that your soul is destined to. We just probably have to find the courage to take those steps forward, and finding that courage can be really, really hard because sometimes things around us have to change, like really change, like changes have to be made. And that's hard. And what happens is we get into our head about things, and we worry about what the future holds. And we get into our mind about like, well, if I take this step, then what's going to happen over here? Well, if I make that move, I have 4 other things that I have to deal with. So I just want you to keep it in mind that there is nothing, the gate's open. The gate's open, and you're kind of watching the life go, you know, the world fly by. And I want to, yeah. Oh, see that? He's been doing that. There's my kids with my dog barking the whole time. Where were you guys? Oh, you can't lift it. Oh no, you have to you guys take the water out. You can't lift it.
So I'm gonna be up and down for a minute.
It's fine. All right, he's fixing my fish tank. It's cool. We've been here for a long time. Okay, so I want to let you know something else. Around you, externally, the type of people that are around you don't understand you, don't understand who you are. So what that's done is it's created you to live this entire world inside of yourself, because you have no way to share it with anyone. You don't have anyone that you can talk to. So you have these feelings, you understand things, you know things are like strange. You like know things before they happen. You know how people are feeling before they tell you. You know if someone doesn't have the best of intentions for you. You know if someone's lying to you. You know if someone likes you or doesn't like you. But you don't tell anyone any of this because you do not have anyone to talk to or anyone to share this information with. So you feel sometimes alone, you know, and the thing is that people like us, sure, you could live your entire life like that. You can live your whole life exactly the way you're at. Or you can make some changes. And I don't mean just let go of everything. I don't mean you know, blow the house up and the job up and everything. I mean, baby changes, baby steps. So one thing you're going to do is begin, first of all, that relationship with yourself, because, you know, being around certain people, you've tried to develop this relationship with them, and it's not been so comfortable, it's not been so flowing, it's not been so perfect. So what you need to do is kind of stop that right now, turn that energy into yourself, practice that self-love, listen to those meditation CDs, study, please study. This doesn't just happen overnight. Practice your work, become that spiritual teacher that you are, because you are a spiritual teacher and healer and empath and light worker. If you don't know what any of those mean, Ram Dass, Eckhart Tolle, I repeat myself, Teal Swan, Matt Kahn. Study, people, study. Everyone who's listening to this show, you don't just listen to it for no reason. There is a reason. So study up. Dr. Wayne Dyer. These are your teachers. These are your healers. If you're not feeling good, that is your answer. That is your solution, I promise. So I want you to find some people at some point when you're feeling a little bit better, people that you can talk to, people that you can share this stuff with. Start small. And I promise you, you're going to see them also by like the tattoos. You're going to meet like a girl and she's going to have like a tattoo like me. And you're going to be like, I think I could talk to her. Just try it. Just give it a try. There are people out there, but you have to find them. So find your tribe, go on One Tribe. We're an internet group, but find your local tribe actually. Let's see, where is it? Mediums, healers, empath, definitely an empath. Let me see. Here we go. Love a reading. There we go. I actually do have people. Thank God. Well, let me show you. So I'm glad you have people, but this pulls up when your close circle doesn't understand exactly all about you. So when you come back, definitely an empath, definitely medium. Well, let me show you this. That's what that means. That's what that means. You would love these cards. Love them. That's what that means. Now, I do see a little bit of mind stuff going on, though, due to some external circumstances. So there's a little bit of mind stuff that has to be cleaned up, probably because those type of people who are around you are still putting a little bit of unhealthy energy into your mind. As a light worker, as a healer, as an empath, work a little more on shielding then. Work a little more on shielding. Work a little more on getting those energies outside of you. So what's probably happening is you're intaking the energy. So you're around those people and they are affecting things about you. So remember, this is not my energy. Please remove it from my field. Not my energy, please. And you're probably going to have to do it a lot. Because what happens is a lot of times with young people, we were young and we had these gifts, but no one has taught us what it feels like to be like in a total energetic shitstorm is what it's called. Really, I'm trying to find a better word for it. But so you're around someone with lower vibrational energy, and unless we've been properly trained, which we're not properly training light workers right now because this isn't normal yet, but it will be. You probably your entire life have been absorbing people's energy all the time. So I'm glad that you're working and doing it. Let's see. Agreed. Yeah. I'm glad that you're working and doing it, but some stuff is pulling up that it's still being affected. You're still being a little bit affected by this. So get a little stronger with it. This is what I do. And I mean, I have the same issue. So when I'm around certain people, I don't mean to, but again, as a communicator, as an empath, a light worker, and especially if you're doing it professionally, we don't mean to do this, but we drop our energy to communicate with them. And when we drop our energy to communicate, because we can't stay up here because they wouldn't understand us, so we have to drop down and then we talk, and then the energy transfers. And if we're not careful, we have to remove that energy. Please remove. This is what I say to myself all the time. That is not my energy. Please remove it from my field. That is not my energy. Please remove it from my field. And I feel better. It's like a hack or something. Okay, healing. And yeah, I see again. This is my beautiful light worker empath healer card too, which is like hugging trees, you know, speaking to nature, communicating. So that tree loves her as much as she loves the tree, and everybody knows it. So we're all happy. We're all together, you know, so that's what I see here. I love this guy too, you know, and I understand him because after I glitched into this dimensional matrix, I could hear the bugs talking to me. So that's what this guy's doing. I like hate cockroaches. And then all of a sudden, as I like glitched into this, now I feel the little soul of the cockroach and I can't kill anything anymore, which is fine. But now I have to stare at him and be like, be gone, just go away, crawl away, or I don't even want anyone to kill them. Yeah. Now I feel the bugs and I feel the trees and the sun even. The sun has an energetic field and the sun is alive too, which is so cool. The wind, when it blows, has a consciousness to it, which is so cool. So everything is just really cool when you really glitch into, yeah, shield more. Yeah, yeah, shield more. And when I get into my head sometimes, because around, again, external people, the same thing happens, you know, and we just got to keep it and clear that energy so we don't walk around unhealthy. Love it. I so love nature and I feel like in touch with trees. Yeah, so that's the coolest thing ever. I knew that trees were alive, but again, until I glitched into this weird dimension after my mental breakdown, then the trees started talking to me, kind of thing, and they have so much love coming out of them. It's almost hard to explain. Like, they look at you and they watch you and their leaves blow and they just want to hug you and you want to hug them and you share energy. I can go up and touch a tree and just feel pure love emanating from it. They're like giant gods, and which makes things so strange now, because now we can't kill bugs. We can't kill animals, and now we can't kill the trees. So what are we going to do here? But you know what? That movie Avatar is the closest thing to what's real, and Avatar came straight from the gods. So it's true. We are connected to everything just like that. So the trees are connected to us. And here's the thing. God said, I will give you fruit. Okay. Fruit does not harm the tree. The fruit comes from the earth and the natures and the sun and the vitamins and the water, and the fruit, when it's ripe, just falls off the vine, but it doesn't hurt the tree. So guys, we might just be, oh, she lives in Costa Rica. Can I come and join you in Costa Rica? Where do you live? Because I'm totally going to go. But anyway, so the reality is, y'all, the truth is, our new world, our new utopia, which is coming, I don't know, in 100 years, 200 years. I don't know if half the civilization might get knocked out first, but it is coming. I see it. And it is where we will honor this tree. We will not deforest. We would never deforest. We would never hurt a tree. And we honor the fruits and the nuts. God said somewhere in the Bible, someone who knows the Bible knows this, I gave you nuts and fruits and all of this stuff. You don't need to cut down a tree. The animals, you know, we're really not supposed to be eating them. I mean, we're really not. I haven't quite digested that, but I know that we're really not supposed to be eating them, especially not in any way that we are eating them now. But like eggs are, the animals give us the eggs, so the eggs are okay. We can eat the eggs. So we're just going to change things, but it's not going to be in our lifetime. But if you're even listening to this, then understand that it's coming. And I live in Costa Rica. Yes. And the trees do. I know they do. I love it. I love them. I love them so much. I love the trees. I love being outside. Even when I just walk outside and the wind blows, like, it blows for me. The universe loves me and it loves you. And when the wind blows, it blows for me. And when the water moves, it moves because of me. And when the moon loves me and the sun loves me, I feel that love. And I wish all of you guys would feel that love. Yes, please come. I definitely want to come. So I love Costa Rica. I love Arenal, the volcano Arenal, but I've been to the beach. It's my favorite place to go. So I would definitely love to come and visit you. And then how do I better use my gifts? So getting that energy to not affect you is definitely the first thing. When you wake up in the morning, I don't know what your ritual is, but putting yourself into that vibrational mindset from the beginning. So your gifts will exist. Your gifts exist in their full capacity in a timeless dimension. Timeless dimension. So no time. So the power of now, like Eckhart Tolle says, when we can master the timeless dimension and the power of now, all of the gifts that you could ever imagine exist in there. What's hard about it, I'm gonna step back, is taking steps in this present dimension, in the timeless dimension. Because even when we take a step, think about this, we're like, oh, I have an intention, I want to go here. So I'm already thinking in the future of what I want. If I have to go to the bathroom, I'm already like, my mind is projecting myself to the bathroom. So that already glitched me into time. So there's a fine line between how we work on that. So our brain is like, I have to go to the bathroom. And you're like, check. Now, that was a brain step. Do not walk in time to go to the bathroom, but walk out of time, which means you know that you're going to the bathroom and you're going to feel every single step that you take as if it were the most magical step that you could have ever taken, with these beautiful feet, with these toes that feel, with the floor that feels, with these legs that move. So every single step is sacred because it's timeless. There's no time here. But now if I have to go to the bathroom, I got to rush and I got to go. That's time. I'm back in time. That's when I glitch out of my gifts. So the gifts are in the timeless dimension. And there's a very fine line. And there's a lot of studying and a lot of practice. Ram Dass, Osho, Eckhart Tolle, they're all master teachers as well. I've been studying them for many years. I glitched out of the timeless dimension and this happened kind of naturally, but I didn't know what it was. So that was when my studying began. I'm like, what is happening right now? Why am I hearing things, seeing things, speaking to the universe? That's when I started learning about all this stuff. And it was a timeless dimension. So study up. Power of now, presence, moment to moment awareness, and no more time. That is where the peace lies that every single person is listening seeks. That's where it is. That's where the peace on earth lives too. Peace on earth is real. And it's in the timeless dimension of now. So if you can master that, there you go. You've mastered life. You'll understand everything. You'll know why we're here. You'll know everything. And I can't tell it to you. I don't want to. It's in that dimension. You figure it out. You'll figure it out. It'll be so fun and different. And then y'all get to hear all of your experience too. All right, let's see what else. I've been reading The Power of Now since I was 18. Oh, me too. Me too. I've been reading it. I could probably recite it. So mastering it, and it's not that it's not that easy. I mean, I'm hoping you live in the jungle of Costa Rica. I'm coming to live with you. Forget it. I'm done with this place here. No, God's like, I have to stay here. Kind of for now, but not forever. Okay. Oh, and Christine says, okay, well, Marissa, please keep in touch with us. And I would love on Monday's show, if you ever want to come on, I'd love to talk to you and we could talk a little more about what you do. If you've been reading The Power Now since 18, I mean, that's where it lies, is in this timeless dimension. It's about staying in it though, right? That's the hard part. We got to stay in it. It's not so easy sometimes. Okay. Love you. Send me pictures from Costa Rica. Message me on Facebook. I would love to really come and visit for real. I'm not kidding. Julie says, so beautiful. And then Christine says, oh, I love nature, but she says, sorry, I'm new here. Do we need to sign up for a possible random reading, or does the spirit just guide you? So I do try to get to everyone. It is 10 o'clock. I'm feeling a little tired, and my kids are there. Marissa says, thank you so much. Let's click on that. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going back to Christine. And Julie, will I be able to hear this show after we are off live? So on my YouTube, there is all of the shows from the beginning are recorded on YouTube. I believe you can replay this show. And for those of you who got readings, it might be good to replay it, write some notes and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's right. Now, Monday at 8 p.m., I do another show. It's similar to this one. Again, readings. I do as many readings as I can. You can click the link or you can read a name in the comment. Also, for those of you who are local, me and Joseph have a show April 23rd. No, we have a big workshop coming up April 23rd. The next time we do it, I'm going to figure out how to live stream it so that everyone can be a part of it. It's probably not going to happen on this particular one, but it's coming up soon. But so any of you who are local, please come out, support us. We're having it at the Jamar Enlightenment Studio, Jamar Enlightenment Center, April 23rd. It'll be 2 days of stuff. So that's fun. Now, Christine, she said I was late to the show. I completely understand. You know what? I feel the need to read you, so I'm going to do it. Let's do it. And Teresa, I'll do two more, but then I'm done after that. And then y'all, on Monday's show, check in on Monday's show as well. All right, so let's see. Who do I have? I'm going to go to Christine first, and then I'm going to go to Teresa. So let me just put Christine up right there. I'm going to try and join from now on. Thank you for replying. Well, Christine, are you still on? Do you want a reading? Do you want to reply a yes? Yeah. Okay. And then Teresa. Yes, Teresa, you're next. So I will read for Christine so she can check back in if she does. Okay, here we go. There we go. Number 3 works every time. Number 3. Yeah, there she goes. See, she popped on. Number 3 sends it my way. Oh, better. You got some stuff on. Okay. So, glad you came on. Okay. I'm gonna start with the good stuff first. I'm gonna take you off right here. I don't want to put you on the bus like that. There we go. Okay. So, you do have abilities. You are being communicated with. You are a master creator. You are this bright soul. You have so much light to give. You have so much love to offer. And you are not in an environment that's conducive to it. So you're in an environment where your soul doesn't have proper outlets to flow, because there's some energies in your environment that may not have the best of intentions for your soul. It's the nicest way to say it. So what happens when we get involved with certain energies like this is they tend to zap our light worker souls. So you come to this earth as a healer, as a master healer, to heal the vibrations of the planet, to bring the people to the light, and we have these other forces that are around us that tend to be the opposite of that. So they're a little bit darker in nature. I've done a lot of studying. I don't fully understand why this is, but we hear about it in every movie, the forces of light and dark, the forces of light and dark. It's literally in every single movie. There's a reason. I don't understand it, but I feel it. It is a real thing and it is there. So what that means is people like us who are master healers, there are things that come into our life to stop us from healing, to stop us from growing, to stop us from shining, because we would be so powerful if we were actually in our full existence, in our full light, meeting our full potential, healing the people that we need to heal. So if you heard of a narcissist, you have a narcissist in your life. You have also some things that have happened to you in your past that are really being clung to, things that we're going back and we're repeating and we're wondering why it's happened and we're stressed about why it's happened and we're going back. So we're trying to live our life, we're trying to be master creator, we're trying to heal. And then the past just keeps creeping back up. And then we have this other energy in our life who's smiling at us and telling us that they love us, and yet as an empath and a light worker, we feel underneath it that maybe there's some kind of intentions that really aren't pure. There's some deceiving, some things that are of a different dimension, of a lower vibration pattern. Okay, so yes. I'm gonna just put this yes. So we have a yes, we have a yes, and I'm still going. And we have a yes. I love Cancers, by the way. Cancers are my favorite people, I think, because I just love them too. So I hope you heard when I spoke about the moment-to-moment awareness. That's where healing lies. So when we have this external energy in our life that's harsh for us, and our little soul is like jolted because we're around it all the time, because like we can't just get rid of it, so it's in our life. We can't just there's no way just to walk away from it. It's there, right? So what we can do is we move into ourself. We protect ourselves against that energy, so that energy is not. It might be here, but it's not in here, right? It's here, and it's like, and you're like, okay, but I'm gonna be here. And the only way that we can really protect ourselves against it is to love it, right? I'm gonna love it, but I'm gonna love it over there. Now, if I drop my energy and I try to accommodate it and work with it, the next thing you know, we're in this low vibrational stuff, and then we're feeling unhealthy again, right? So I want to let you know that some of the stuff that's going on has created an instability, an instability. So we've built this house, we've built these walls, we're living in it. We feel like everything is fine, but we kind of built our foundation on quicksand. So things are going to shift, things are going to move, things are going to change, and they're going to feel kind of intense, but it's really, really necessary. And it's really, really important, because you are a very, very powerful being. You have so many gifts to share with the world, and the world needs your energy to be free. Right now, your energy is not free. The entire world needs you to heal, needs your energy to flow, needs your soul to open up. We need your gifts. We need your words. We need your wisdom. We need you. We would like to ask you to step into your destiny, whereas before you've been living a different way. So some change is beautiful, it's necessary, and it's right in front of you, and you can take it if you want it. And like I said, you have a lot of gifts to share. So I'd love to see you make some of those necessary changes, yes, to move some of that stuff out of the way, and then come back in, check in with us. And when you're ready to be a full-fledged light worker being who's going to heal the planet, come and be with me. Join us, Rainbow Warrior, One Tribe, Light Worker, One Tribe. So go on One Tribe, NoNaMe I Am, that's our group. Come on, I want to see all about your growth. We'll be there for you, anything you need, okay? Any light that y'all need, come and be a part of us. We'll give it to you. All right, thank you so much for coming on. Mwah, keep us posted. Okay, now I have Teresa, and I'm done, because I am done after that. You want to sit down and watch Netflix and curl into my bed. I got a new bedroom set last night, and I'm so excited, and I feel so cozy, and I feel so fancy, and I feel so special. You know, when you get new stuff. I got a new bedroom set, I got new pillows, and it's all pretty. My house was clean today. Oh, it's been a good day. I've had a good day. All right, last one, Teresa. Here we go. I love a clean house too. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, stop. I'm done. Okay. No. Okay. So, my back hurts. All right. I see that you have an idea rolling around in your head. You probably haven't told anyone about it. It's probably not even sure that you have an idea, but it's like been there. It's like this quiet little whisper that's like, hey, I think you should do this. You can do it. But you're like, I don't know. Can I really? I don't know. I haven't told anyone. I don't know how I'm thinking. I don't know how I could really do that. But it's like there. And I want to let you know that it's the first thing that pulled up. Hold on. Hey, guys, Foxy's just crying at me. Can you, dog, please? My dog. He just sits there and cries at me. He's being such a, like, he wants attention. I've been on here for 2 hours. Okay. The idea is being said yes to. Yeah, that one you haven't told anyone about, that one that you don't even want to say out loud, that you're not even sure if you should say it out loud, but like it's there. It's being said, yes. Yes, it's time. It is time. Okay? So you're coming out of the shadow time. You're coming out of a time. Leah, guys, please come and get the dog. Thank you. So you've been through some stuff. You've been through a lot. You've been around some energy and some environments and some life and some circumstances that have felt like they've been kind of a little bit in the shadow work. So life is about the shadows of the valleys, and then we must walk through the valley of the shadow, right? There's the whole thing, walk through the valleys. We have to walk through the valleys. We can't escape the valleys of life. The valleys are very important. So you've been into a valley, but it is time now to come to the mountaintop. It's time to come back to the light. It's time to move away from the energy that's been unhealthy for you. So again, moment to moment to moment to moment to moment awareness. So we're going to study the timeless dimension. You will feel 100% better and healed if you study the timeless dimension, the power of now. Because in time, that's when all the stress lies. When we have to do this, we have to do that. What are we going to do about this? Things aren't right. We have all these energies around it. We have all these things. We have all these people talking, all that stuff. It's a lot. So it's within this meditation of, study it. Now, I'm trying to give you all my words with it, but there's so many other master teachers. Again, I'll repeat them. Eckhart Tolle, Ram Dass, Teal Swan, Nat Khan, Dr. Wayne Dyer, right? Moment to moment awareness. Study it, please. Now, around you, again, you've been around a lot of people who may not fully understand who you are. So you've been in a way kind of living like on an autopilot, like this is how I live. This is what I do. I'm probably in a routine. I'm doing the same thing I've always done, but like something is missing from my life. And it is. Something is missing. You're missing a whole part of life, which is like the weird part, which is my world. So my world is saying, hey, come on in. Trying to relate to people around you and they don't understand you. So now you've lived internally. So a lot of how you're feeling, you keep it all locked up inside. You don't really share anything because you don't have anyone to share it with. Because if you tried to talk, people are going to be like, you're weird, shut up. Or no. So you just stop talking and stop sharing. Now you just keep it in like, okay, I feel all this. I feel all these weird things. I know things before they happen. I'm this Lightworker, Empath. Yeah, I'm being spoken to by the guides and all that. So there's also, it's time for change. It's time for trust. Time for trust. Time for change. So change and trust the universe. I know that things can be scary. Change can be scary. We don't really know the path to move forward. We don't really know how we're going to do it. We don't really know what we're going to do, but they're asking you to trust that it's the right way to move forward and that it's time to figure it out and it's time to move on. So what's happened is that sometimes when our energy gets low, it causes this mind split. And remember, don't let all of those external energies get into your brain, hijack your brain and make you think weird thoughts. Like things like you can't do it, things like you're not good enough, things like you suck, or whatever it is that weird, sometimes that mind pattern does. Don't let that get into your brain. It's false and it's not true. So stay in the light. I got my earplugs. I put them in my ear. Where are they? Just got them. Whenever I start feeling weird or whenever I'm around a particular person that makes me feel a little weird, I like to listen. I'm like, what are you listening to? Oh, nothing, just some music. But it's like, hi, you're amazing. Don't let that person mess with your head. And you're like, yeah, it's good. It's good. And it's like, you're so great. I love you. And this person's like, and you're like, no. Right? So there's all that. Oh, I forgot a thing. I'll say, here we go. I'm working on this last thing. Part of my idea. I've been working on it. It's this thing I've been working on. Yeah, it's a thing. I see it. It's ready. It's time. They are being supported. We are supporting you in this. This is a good idea. We want you moving forward in this way. Got to clean up some of this other stuff though, right? So now here's another thing that's happening. You got a lot of people giving you all their opinions about everything. You should do this. You should do that. You should do that. You should do this. And everyone thinks they know what you should do. I'm going to show you this girl. Be like, it's okay. I love you guys. I know you're only trying to tell me this because you care. You're all little beings of light. You are all of God. But no, I am not listening to everything you say. So that's that girl. Look, there's all the people around you telling you how to behave. And this is you.
No, I love you guys. Thank you for trying to do that, but I don't need your help because the universe loves me. I have an idea. I'm going to stick with it. I don't really need to share it with anyone. I don't need to share my opinions with anyone. I don't need validation. I don't need accommodation. I don't need anything. The universe loves me. I'm going to make my choices and decisions on my own. And sometimes when you're sharing all this energy with other people, again, draining, tiring, you also have a couple other things. You got kind of it's a tough energy in your life that can be very kind of rebel, kind of like, oh, everyone is going this way. And this person's like, yeah, that's why I'm going this way. And you're like, but like everyone is going this way. And they're like, yeah, but I'm going that way. So it can be like exhausting. And then also this energy, in my opinion, is like running you around in circles. Go here, go there. You're like, okay, I'm going to go there. No, go back over there. All right, I'm going to go over there. Never mind, go back over there. You're like, oh my God, I'm going to go back over there. Never mind, go that way. And you're like, right? Okay, that's a lot to be running around. It can make you feel very, very tired. And to be honest, maybe this particular energy is thinking more about themselves than they're thinking about you. And guess what? That's not their fault, is it? Because are you thinking about yourself? No, you're not thinking about yourself. You're not really making those choices that you need to make for yourself. And this person and all those other people are not going to know how to take care of you because that is your responsibility. And it's not that easy. Trust me, it's really hard. And sometimes, you know, it feels a little selfish and you're going to have to be quiet about it, but you're going to have to start making those little baby steps to take care of yourself because no one else is going to do it. All right. There's also like some lack of compromise. There's some fighting going on. There's some stuff going on, right? That is not healthy for you. You're gonna move away from it. Okay? Yeah, I love that. Oh my God, yes, here we go. I got them.
And I know these cards, trust me, I know them well. I get them. I get it. I know these cards well. I know what this feels like because I have one of those in my life too. And I know how it makes me feel. And I know what it does to me. And I know how it messes with my head. I know how it messes with my energy. I know sometimes, and I have a hard time, I take 2 steps forward and I'm like yanked 10 steps backwards. And I can't just get rid of my life. I can't just change everything, but I can manage how I feel about it. And I can take care of myself. And I can realize that when I'm out of the presence of that kind of chaotic energy, I have to clear my energy, do my meditations, and make sure that I am taken care of. Because otherwise, you're going to be feeling, you know how you're feeling. I know. We know. Here we go. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you. I'll take it. I needed to hear that to get me more reasons to break that energy. I know. Apparently, I get it. I get it. Me too. We're talking to each other right now because I got one of those in my life too. So that's why I know you can't just get rid of it, but we have to make sure that it's not hurting us every day. You know, and when I'm around this energy, I know what I'm walking into. I know what it is, but I know that when I leave that energy, I got to say, this isn't my energy. I have to tell myself, Kristen, you're fine. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're loved. You have a great idea. You have a lot of power. You have a lot of skills. Don't let people run you around like that. You have more to give. You have more of life to live, and you're not going to live for that anymore. You know, we're better than this. We are better than this. And Teresa, the world needs our energy to be healed and healthy. The world needs us. That's why as we heal, they heal. As we show that we can be healed and that we can rise above and that we can free our souls and that we can walk our paths and walk our destinies, and as the goddesses that we are, all of the women follow us. We are paving the pathway for everyone else to follow us. That's how important this is, that what we're doing, you know? So maybe it's not easy, but it's for everyone, for women everywhere, for men everywhere, for people who are in circumstances and situations where they want changes and stuff, you know? Yeah. Okay. All right. I am tired. I love you guys. Please make sure I have your email. Come on, One Tribe. Look, it's an O and a T. Mwah, kiss, I love you. One Tribe. It's a group, and then it's NoNaMe, because NoNaMe is all that the universe is. No name, it's NoNaMe, it's limitless. And then I am, and there's no words that come after that because you are undefinable. You are limitless, so you do not need a word. You just, I am. See, look, I am. All right, I love you guys. Oh, I got to switch up. Julie, thank you for coming on. Teresa says thank you so much. Thank you too. come and check in. Let us know. We are stronger together, everybody. We are stronger together. All right. I love you guys. Christina, I love you. I love you. Mwah. Come on Monday. Come and see me. All right, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you Monday. Okay. Bye. Let's see. What does Joseph always do right now? Let's see. He plays a video, and it's right. No, that's not it. All right, hold on. And here's my big goodbye entrance right now.